morning to one and all. I'm Sai Rohini, studying MCA first semester in CBIT.
I am Sumant, studying MCA first semester in CBIT.
We welcome you all for today's guest lecture by Mr. Srikanth Gupta sir on the topic The Power of You, conducting by Department of MCA, CBIT. Now, according to Swami Vivekananda, all the power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Do not believe that you are half crazy lunatics, as most of us do nowadays. Always believe that you can do anything and everything without even the guidance of anyone. Stand up and express the divinity within you.
స్వామి వివేకానంద చెప్పినట్టుగా శక్తి అంతా నీలోనే ఉంది. మీరు ఏదైనా మరియు ప్రతిదీ చేయవచ్చని నమ్మండి. మీరు బలహీనని నమ్మవద్దు. ఈ రోజుల్లో మనలో చాలా మంది చేస్తున్నట్లుగా వెర్రివాళ్ళని నమ్మవద్దు. మీరు ఎవరి మార్గదర్శకత్వం లేకుండానే ఏదైనా పనిని మరియు ప్రతిదీ చేయవచ్చు. లేచి నిలబడి మనలోని దైవత్వాన్ని వ్యక్తపరచుదాం.
Is a practice for to us to start any program with a prayer. Now I request Mr. Murli Krishna to play the prayer song.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती सरस्वती भगवती
Thank you.
Thank you, Murli Krishna. Now it's my privilege to say a few words about the head of the Department of MCA. I am very much privileged to introduce Dr. B. Indra Reddy ma'am, who has done her MCA in the year 1996 and pursued her PhD in the year 2008. Also, Dr. B. Indra Reddy ma'am has completed her Silver Jubilee in teaching experience. She joined in this elite institution in the year 2018 with an experience over 2 decades. Now she is the HOD of MCA department in CBIT. Also, I'd like to bring to your kind notice that Dr. Indra Reddy ma'am is a great leader. Being a research supervisor, she is guiding around 8 PhD scholars, in which 2 of them awarded PhD. Now, it's my privilege in requesting Department Head Dr. Indra Reddy ma'am to say a few words about the Department of MCA CBIT.
Thank you for giving this opportunity. First, I would like to thank today's guest speaker, Mr. Srikanth Gupta, alumni of MCA CBIT, for accepting our invitation to deliver the guest lecture. Thank you very much. I would like to introduce about the department now, brief history of the department. Actually, MCA, Master of Computer Application Program, was started in the Department of CSE in the year 1991 with an intake of 30, and subsequently the strength has been increased to 60 in the year 2000. MCA department has been formed full-fledged since September 2007. Since 2013, the college and the department became autonomous. Later on, choice-based credit system CBCS has been introduced, giving a good scope, especially for elective subject choices by the students, which enables them to select wide range of subjects of their interest pertaining to current technological domains. The department has well qualified, experienced faculty, where 3 faculty are having PhD and others are pursuing PhD. Currently, the department has 1 professor, 8 assistant professors, and 2 programmers. All of them are well qualified, and average experience of all the teachers here is above 15 years. And the department faculty is also guiding PhD students under various universities. The department is equipped with sufficient staff, good infrastructure, and laboratories with internet connectivity. The staff members are deputed to participate in workshops, conferences, symposia, and refresher courses to keep pace with recent development in the field of information technology. Now, students are getting placed in reputed companies, and also some students are pursuing higher studies to enhance their further qualifications. I don't want to take much of your time, sir. So we are all eagerly waiting for your lecture. So thank you for accepting our invitation once again. So thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Indra Reddy ma'am. Thanks a lot, GNR sir. It's a great privilege to me for getting an opportunity to present my co-members about the experiences of CBIT, and also over these 12 years of my industrial experience, whatever I learned in various areas that is related to leadership or confidence or how to handle the life in a right pattern. I'm very happy and glad to share my experiences that would be helping the next generations or next batches to get placed in right companies and held in life also with a positive mindset. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
So let me not get into the topic right away. First of all,
1 minute, Ms. Srikanth, just can you wait for 1 minute? Let me, the student introduce you about yourself. Just 1 minute
sure,
only about introduction about yourself.
yes,
Yes, yes, son, Sumant,
thank you, Sumant.
Sir.
Sumant, start.
Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to the esteemed faculty, honorable chief guest, and all media friends. I am Sumant of MCA first year, welcoming all the dignitaries and students to this webinar. First and foremost, I would like to introduce our chief guest to you all. He is none other than Mr. Srikanth Gupta. It is hereby to bring everyone kind notice that Mr. Srikanth pursued his MCA in this elite institution CBIT and graduated with an impeccable academic record. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Mr. Srikanth is a qualified professional with over 12 years of experience within Java full stack development and also has functional expertise in cross-platform and application connectivity with REST and SOAP web services. He is a forward thinker and translates IT business strategies into profits and commensurate with the best interests of internal and external business stakeholders. He is a performance-driven professional with a comprehensive understanding of various business operations and strengths in efficient operations and client servicing. He has expertise in developing an excellent relationship with clients. He has rich experience in managing business continuity plan, business transformation, business process reengineering, application lifecycle management, and implementing best practices across process operations within global delivery frameworks for both professional services and managed services organizations. He has a great experience in web technologies and also has hands-on experience in coding and integrating internal and as well as external JavaScript into the applications to restrict the users from making improper entries to web forms. He has gained an extensive working knowledge in EBS Suite 12.2 core line, ERP Suite EBS module HR and payroll, Java, Oracle EBS HCM technical and functional, Spring MVC framework, Applaud EBS, and Applaud Cloud. Mr. Srikanth sir has also spearheaded the web development process for all the assigned development projects, which include managing requirement specifications, design, implementation, testing, and maintenance. Srikanth sir has also planned the workflow of the website and supported project management team in addressing the major issues like security policy, designing issues, and browser compatibility issues. Once again, a very warm welcome to you, sir. Now, I would like Mr. Srikanth sir to start the session.
Thanks a lot, Samant. That was a very detailed info about me. One thing I want to add up, like Samant was talking about my professional experience, or the published portal has talked about my professional experience. I would like to explain you about my personal navigations also, because personal navigations has driven me to this rich professional experiences. One thing what I would like to tell you is like personally when during my free time, most of the time I spend with doing meditation and exploring myself and exploring the new opportunities that I can do, like say if I have to go to trekking or if I have to be fit with exercises or if I have to learn music, like I would be exploring new opportunities. So I am a student as always. First of all, I am happy and glad to meet you all. Like in the last admission, like MCA first year admissions, I came for the admission session, and I was happy to see every one of you in the admission uh, state. So from there, I have got an opportunity to deliver this lecture. So GNRP sir and I had a discussion. We cumulatively decided to give you a motivation speech that will help you in driving up to the career. Also, thank you for your participation in the survey. I have got the 40 responses in the survey. There is the right purpose for conducting the survey. It's not only for me to get the information about what's in your mind, it's also to ensure that you people will reiterate your interest, and accordingly you will focus on them. So with this survey, while you type your interest, while you type your goal, while you type your the things or parts you want to change in the life, you will get to know, you will understand where your focus is and how to get them back. So thank you. It was really, I didn't expect that much response. 40, nearly 40 members has responded to the survey, and also I have got a great answers, and definitely I will respond to your responses after this call. So that we can also personally talk and discuss on any topics you want to discuss with you. So I will be always with you. It's not only this guest lecture. I will be with you afterwards. Also, I will be in contact with you. If you have any questions, suggestions, or if you want to repeat any topic, you can use the chat window. You can type your questions, and I will take it. And at the end of the session, we will have some 10 minutes of break time where we can discuss on various areas you want to discuss with. Uh, with that, I would like to start with the lecture. So, before starting the lecture, as we started with the prayer, I would like to start with one prayer because teachers are the one who taught us everything. And if I am in this position, it's totally it's Guru who taught who taught me to come to this position. So I would like to start with the prayer. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Parameshwara, Guru Sakshat Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Thank you for to all professors for giving me this opportunity. CBIT has been my dream college. I saw yesterday most of them said the CBIT is a dream college for them. So in the same way as you people had a dream college, I to for me also CBIT is a dream college, and really happy to be a part of the CBIT family. And yeah, with that I want to start with my lecture. Today's lecture is Power of You. So as everyone of you know that everyone we had a quotation at the starting of this lecture also. Swami Vivekananda said, "All power is within you. You can do anything and everything, provided you should have a proper guidance and proper confidence." So that way I would like to portray my experiences, observations, and what are the challenges we face with this word power of you in our day-to-day life. Why we have to strive out this much to achieve something. How we can overcome that challenge. I am going to cover all those topics. Also, I would like to depict some highlights on 2009 MCA batch, how it was, and what we used to do. So let's dive into. Okay. So let's start with a wonderful message. See, with our thoughts, we make the world. As Gautam Buddha said, everything starts from our thought. If you have to build a big building, if you have to build a big palace, or if you have to sprint 100 kilometers of race, it all starts from your mind. Your mind has to be well prepared for achieving anything. So I believe in that strongly, because whatever I have achieved today, even if it is a seat in a CPIT, I got placed in Infosys from CBIT. So getting placed in Infosys, or today I'm practicing yoga. Everything, nothing came in a physical form. First I have to get settled in my mind that I am going to achieve these things. So I am going to visualize. I visualize myself. Visualize myself and on what I am going to achieve that, and that has driven me to this state. So everything starts from the top. Okay. So you all have a question mark what this guy is going to deliver in this today's lecture, and what we are going to
Sorry to
get.
disturb you. Sir. Can you start the slideshow, please?
Yeah, sure, madam. Sorry. Are you able to see the slideshow or no?
Yes, slides are visible, but can you
Okay, just a minute.
just
There is some
Yes.
sharing issue. Just
yeah.
Press.
is it fine, madam?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the main objective, the main agenda, the main agenda of today's topic is that to prove yourself that you have the capability of achieving achieving your goals. It might be something that you want to code, or you want to learn the software you would like. You want to crack the interviews in your dream company. You want to achieve your goals that you are thinking, like you want to climb the Himalayas. So you can climb. So what are all these topics we are going to cover in the today's session. So I would like to list out my experiences on what are the things I have learned in my life till now to achieve various things. Uh, so one thing is I believe in myself. Definitely, I believe in myself that am going to do the things that I have planned to. That is the first point. Even if how complex it is, how simple it is, how weird it is, how different it is, that is not of any thing for me. First thing is I believe in myself. Anything I want to do, definitely first I will my self confidence. So that is the first thing, for first major thing I will put it on. I complete it, I achieve it or not is the secondary totally. First thing is, yes, today I'm going to do this in the next 1 year. That is the strong belief that I will set up. The second thing is focus on one thing. This focus is really important for every one of us. For focus in Sanskrit we call it as Shraddha. Missing of this Shraddha or focus is the one major factor that most of the students or most of the people will lose, or most of the sportsmen will lose. Because focus is the major thing that you have to put on something.
ఈ
So,
పిల్లోడా
hello.
No issue. Go ahead. Somebody
Okay.
disturbance.
So I would like to put into the point that if you want to achieve something, focus is really important. If you look at the olden days, if let's say Arjuna has achieved this Pashupata Astram, so to get that, these yogis will totally isolate from the realistic world. They get into the forest, or they get into the isolated place, and they put total focus on that one activity. So on that one activity, so no food will come into picture, or no other distractions, or no outside world distractions will come. In today's modern world, we have so many materialistic obstacles. So in that, we need to see that we have to focus on one thing. What is important for me? You have you have to tell your heart what is important for me. That way you have to set up your commitment, and you have to focus on only one thing. That thing is self introspect, to review what is wrong. Let's say today you are not able to solve a mathematics problem. It's not something that today you are not solving a mathematics problem. Is not something that today you have a problem. You might be having a problem in the past. Let's say mathematics problem has a multiplication, and in your past education you didn't have this multiplication knowledge. So today you are not able to do that problem. So you have to introspect what is wrong. So in my past I didn't learn multiplications or divisions. So now I have to learn multiplications first, then I have to achieve this. So that way, not blindly going into solving some problem. What is behind it? What is fundamental behind it? What are the bits and pieces? What are the building blocks that are required to solve this problem? Do I really know that? Do I really know those building blocks to solve this problem? If I don't know these building blocks, okay, let me learn these small things first, then achieve the bigger thing. Self introspection is really important. Sit in an isolated mode inside the room for 10 minutes. Close your eyes. Just visualize what is going wrong, what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve. So that's how you train up your mind on achieving these things. Socialize with equal-minded parties. So you have to be with the friends who have a similar goal, similar ideologies, and they would have achieved it. Let's say you want to play cricket. With what set of people you will be friend with the people who play cricket. So you will get ideas from other people who play cricket, and you will observe them on how they are doing good, and you will you will try to imitate them first before you get expertise. So in the same way, even if you say you want to do good coding, so you have to make friendship with the with people who do nice coding. You have to talk to them. You have to interview them on how they are able to solve the problems. So you have to understand their lifestyle, how they are dealing with the complex problems. You and you have to study them, and accordingly you have to put in the paperwork. Same thing happened to me when I came before CBIT. I was doing a small job in from banking. There the job is with the Excel sheet. Excel sheet, you know how complex will be in writing the formulas, in writing the calculations. So I have to deal with the 1,000+ transactions. I have to sort out these transactions and see map the right transactions. So it was really difficult for me. It was totally a miserable condition for me to deal with such a big sheet. So one day, one banking guy who is an expert in Excel came to the office, yeah, and he started doing this Excel operations. Then I sat beside him. I just observed. I was just observing what he is doing exactly. So 2 3 days I have sit with beside him. I was observing all the formulas or all the calculations he was doing, and I imitated him for 3 to 4 days, and finally uh, I got expertise in MS Excel. Same thing happens in real life also. If you have to climb a mountain, you have to learn it with your own, or you have to see someone climbing a mountain. If you want to play cricket, you have to see someone playing cricket, and you can you do it. Yeah, also books are best buddies for you people. You can you can read books also. From books also you will get that information. So this social is really important for the most of you, especially students, because as a students in 2009 batch, we used to have good friendship. So most of them used to come to my home. We used to sit. We used to learn cumulatively. And for fifth thing is join the dots. You have to find you have to find how what are the different things that you have to achieve that, and you have to join all those different things, all those different things. And last thing is maintain a diary and write down your observation. This is a great practice that I really like. So you have to maintain a diary daily, morning or the evening. You have to write your routines. What went wrong? What went right? What you felt happy? What you achieved? Maintaining a diary psychologically improves your observation and improves your way towards life, because what happens is after 1 year you open up a diary, and last year you see something like let's say last year you have climbed Mount Everest, and you see that statement, today I have achieved climbing the Mount Everest, and that way your mind will we feeling happy with the achievements. So reading about your achievements makes you really happy. So maintaining a diary. And last but not the least, you have to try, try, and try. That is the only funda. You know, Thomas Alva Edison, he tried for 1,000 times to build an electrical bulb. Finally, he built up this electrical bulb. So he tried. That's it. He don't have anything unique. He just tried it and he achieved it. As you see here, one thing is see, this guy is jumping from one mountain to another mountain. Just he tried it. And here you see another one. You have to focus. So I would like you to recommend some books also. Reading books creates you the confidence. I know that in our library we have thousands of books, and as a student, every day you have to read the book. That's really a great practice. What I want you students to do is you have to read these books because they are really interesting. Recently, I have read this book, Atomic Habits. This book will give greater pills to achieve the things. So how habits are built, how we have to habituate our lifestyle in a positive. What are the hurdles that we get in the life, hurdles we get in the life to achieve the things, how to get rid of those hurdles and get this habits acquainted. So if you get the time, so reading a book is a complex task, I know. But if you have really passionate to read the book. Otherwise, in YouTube, you have the audio book also. You can read the audio book also. Just simply keep your headphones and just like you listen to the song, you read this book. So some points I have jotted down from this Atomic Habits book that are really helpful for you people or for me also to achieve greater things. So first and foremost thing is habits has to be made as part of your lifestyle. Any habit won't come automatically, or it's not a mechanical task. That's something that today 1 hour I will do this, or today 1 hour I will exercise it. So that funda will not work. So your mind has to say, your heart has to say that today I have to go to the gym, I have to exercise. You have to automatically build it. So today I have to do the programming part. So it has to be part of lifestyle. And second thing is change the system, and success comes automatically. So if you have to build a big building, it's the system you have to build. Final building is something that is easy to view, but systematic approach on how to build that building is really important. Same thing happens in your day-to-day life. If you have to do some programming, or if you have to build a software, or if you have to organize an event, it is the system that has to. So your mind has to build up a right system. So change the habits. So so change the habits. So one habit has to be changed to other habit. Like let's say one habit you already have. You love playing music, or you love doing meditation, or you like playing sports. These are the habits that automatically comes to the mind. Another thing is you have a challenging thing to read the book, or you have the challenging thing to prepare for the exams. So one thing is like be on one habit is so boring. So change the habits. Let's say today you are going to the park for the walking. Carry the book. So 30 minutes you do exercise, and in the park only you take the book and study for half an hour. So that way linking the habits with your one habit and the habit will get habituated. So do smaller things first to achieve the greater ones. So anything in this life, any big even Burj Khalifa is built with a single brick first. It's not something that big things happen magically. So you have to start with for smaller things, then bigger things happen easily. That is what atomic habits is. So if you have to get expertise in C programming, if you have to build a big program, don't think of that big program you want to build. Think of smaller bits and pieces you want to build the program. So if you first today I will learn if condition, tomorrow I will learn for loop. Day after tomorrow, I will build a small program. So progress happens from smaller things to the bigger thing. Today, like it is said that I have 12 years of industrial experience. I have done this. I have done that. I deal with the clients. I deal with communication. See, I didn't do anything. During my MCA, I have put all my effort in learning all the basic things, even if it is a software programming or software engineering fundamentals, computer architecture, computer organization, all the basics I have learned. And in the job, all these 12 years, only thing I have done is I have put all my studies that I have put in my MCA that has come. So only fundamental works, basics works. So nothing there is nothing complicated in the world. So study minimal things, smaller things correctly. If your goal is 1,100 miles, then first practice 1 mile. That is really important. So if your goal is now that Hussein Bolt is running like a horse. So we imagine Hussein Bolt, and today morning I go to the ground and run like Hussein Bolt. What happens? My leg gets fractured, my hands get muscle goes up, and 1 week I pressure my body, and I fall sick in hospital. And in lifetime I can do that. I cannot do that. So if I have to become Hussein Bolt, first I should have a capability of running first mile. I have to build up your body. I have to build up my mind that it is capable of running. So to build up my mind, to build up my body, to build up the flexibility, I have to be matured enough to know that it takes time. Definitely, it takes time. Consistent progress. First mile, am I able to run? Then second mile, am I able to learn? Third mile, am I able to learn? So this is where the guru comes into picture, teacher comes into picture. So student, if he works independently, he will only know the final status. Whereas teacher has a capability to know the progress on where to stop, what is the save point, how should I train the kid, what are all the odds that have to remove. So as I told, something you want to do something, discuss with the people, equal-minded thoughts. So everyone is built up with the unique ideologies. If you talk to the person, if you ask the person, you just tell him that I am not able to do how you have done that. He will share his ideologies, and you will get his unique ideologies, and you can add it up. So this book is really brilliant book. If you people get time, it's in YouTube. Audio book is in YouTube. You learn that definitely it will change your life. That will definitely it will change the pattern of how your life is going. And you will definitely achieve the things in the right. So this is another interesting book. You also have audio book of this also. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. So this book jots down the 7 habits that everyone has to put into their real life to achieve the things. So what successful? What is the fund of successful people? What they have done to achieve the things, even if it is the past or the present, what they have done. So first thing is be proactive and take up the things. Don't get into the mind that I cannot do this. So I can do this. Let me try this. Whatsoever happens, I will learn new things. That way you have to be. So begin with the end in the mind. So a end result first you have to see visualize the end result, and slowly you have to begin the new things. Put first things first. So whatever you plan that put it first, and uh, do that. Think win-win. So every time you have to think of a win-win situations. So everything you have to feel like yeah, this is going to happen. I am going to try that. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. So first thing is like you understand the things that you want to plan for, then to be synergize. So you synergize means like see you synergize is a bit different from energize. So you energize the smaller aspects, and all once they connected, they become the super energy. So smaller things you have to energize. Sharpen the saw. You know the story of this saw woodcutter. So there was two woodcutters. One guy used to cut some hundreds of woods every day, whereas another guy used to cut 50, and he used to sharpen his saw. So what happens is one fine day his saw gets rusted, so he cannot cut the saw. So there has to be the plan in your real life also. You should have a plan when to take the rest, when to get the fitness, when to study for something. You should have a proper plan. You should not directly jump, and you should put your 100% physical effort in achieving these things. You should have a proper plan. Then only you will have to. Even today, every successful person, even if it is a Bill Gates, or even if it is Ambani, or even if let's say Einstein, so they don't that Einstein sleeps for 10 hours a day. So just joking. Yeah, but it's real. Like he sleeps for 9 to 10 hours a day. In some study, it was revealed. So it's something that you have to get the rest. You should have to play the sports. You should have to chit chat with your friends, and you should spend your time on achieving things. Everything. Life is part of everything. It's not only one thing. Every successful person will not be busy 24 by 7. He will be in front of computer doing all this coding. His mind need rest. So that's what everything should be well planned. So may it be a job, passing an exam, winning a game, drawing a picture. Everything has a generic formula to get the things achieved. So one thing is, as you can see this man is carrying the elephant from one side to another side on a rope, grappling rope. So it's so painful, right? Elephant is a ton weight, and this rope, grappling rope, will be very sensitive. So this it is really painful. But in life, you will have a situation every day. You will have this kind of situation. Do you want to stand at this side, or do you want to cross this rope, and do you want to come this side? Because if you stand here, you will not get anything. If you go there, you will have all the woods. Elephant has the capability to carry the woods, and you can build a big bungalow with those woods. So if you stand at the one side of the rope, you will not have anything. So if you think that pain is gain, and you want to carry this elephant on the rope to the other side, then the pain is lasted for only few days. Like say, Only while carrying the elephant and while walking you will have the painful situation. Once you cross this rope, then all days will be the greater days ahead. He will be building a great bungalow, and he will be living happily. So you have to accept the pain in your journey, the pain in your journey, and that pain has to be cute enough. So you have to accept the pain. So second thing and most important thing is isolate from the people who distract from your regular activities. So it's not something I don't mean that from everyone, but if someone if you are working on something and someone comes and distracting your pace, so you have to isolate from them at least until you get achieved with some achievements. You have to isolate from them. So meditate. So I recommend to my co-workers, to my subordinates, to everyone to meditate at least for 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Everyone in this planet, like even if he is a kid or a young adult or even if old man, everyone has to meditate. Meditation is the basis for this life. Meditation is basis for the achievement. Meditation is not a magical part. One thing I want to say. Yeah, meditation is every day we are doing meditation. Our mind is doing meditation. That is how we are living in our day-to-day life. However, guided meditation is really important for you to energize your mind. How guided meditation works? So today when you open the YouTube and you put on meditation music, you will get hundreds of videos on how meditation works exactly. So you have to sit in a comfortable position. If you are a yogic person, you can sit in Padmasan or your Vajrasan. Any pose you sit in a comfortable position. Your spine shouldn't be sorry. Your spine should be straight. You should close your eyes. Uh, Let the mind gets distracted. That's okay. If you know chanting mantras, that is really good enough. You chant mantras, because what happens is while chanting mantras your mind will forget the external disturbances and will start focusing on your internal body. Then visualize. You visualize on your achievements. It's like you have to visualize on what you want to achieve. Let's say you are a great guitarist and you are giving a stage show. Visualize as if you are surrounded with thousands of people, and on the stage you are playing your favorite music on the guitar. So that visualization has to happen. You are on the top of Mount Everest in a chilling air. You feel like achieved holding your national flag. You are on the Mount Everest. That visualization has to come. So whatever it is, so whatever you feel great about yourself, whatever you felt great about yourself, you sit in the room, close your eyes, and visualize. Try this for some days. Definitely there will be improvement in your mindset. Definitely you will go nearer to your achievements. So I will be sharing you certain approaches on how to improve the focus. So as I told you, meditation is really important. If you go to the park and meditate, or if you go to the beach and meditate in the nice morning, that will give you a wonderful result. When I get an opportunity, I would be requesting HOD, ma'am or Janati sir to conduct this meditation session. I will conduct meditation session for you students for great achievement. I have various techniques of meditation. One thing is this normal meditation. We have something called bowl meditation. We have confidence meditation, which will boost up the confidence. So try this. Try meditating today evening like that. Also, you can sit in a comfortable pose and try to meditate and see. And second beautiful thing is look up the sky. So I would recommend looking up the sky during the dark when there are stars and moon. During that time, it gives the best result. It's a simple exercise. Go on top of the roof, go to the garden, or go to some empty place where no one is there. Just what you do is you stand up on your toes, look at the sky. You walk some 10 meters forward or backward. Look at the stars. Only observe the stars, because stars has the magical component. If you look with your naked eye, you won't be getting the visualization of all the stars. If you spend some 5 to 10 minutes looking up the sky, then slowly stars will twinkle into your eye, and that will be a great moment. So look up at the sky for the 10 to 15 minutes, and it will really boost up your brain. It will really clear up all the problems or worries you have in the mind till that time. So these two exercises are really important. And study the achievers, understand their lifestyle on how they achieve the things. This is really important. Like we have biographies of greatest achieved people. Day to day, we will be meeting so many achievers. It might be small achievement or big achievement, that doesn't make a big difference. Achievement, let's say someone has fixed your computer, or someone has fixed the washing machine. It's also a great achievement, right? Or someone does this electrical work with no pain, or someone is climbing some 15 floors. This guys do in a simple fashion, like understand how they are doing, how they have achieved that, what is the formula for them. So understand it, try to talk to them, try to check with them, and accordingly you can do. So try the formula of small steps process. So anything you want to do, that you have to do with the small steps. A day achievements is really important. Let's say you want to complete something in 1 month. So every day, what is the milestone today? By end of the day, what I will going to do. Tomorrow by end of the day, what I am going to do. This is what I used to do when I was in my MCA also. So today I am going to complete this chapter. Today I'm going to complete the software testing. Or today in C language, I want to complete the chapter number 5. So I would be sitting on that only. So in 1 month I want to complete my C language course. So in 1 month I want to complete C language course. In one day, what I am going to do? Today I am going to learn for loop. Tomorrow I am going to learn if loop. Next week, next Sunday, I'm going to program. I'm going to program the, let's say, hall ticket generation. I'm going to program. That's how 1 month diary I used to maintain, and daily I used to achieve the thing. I have to achieve the thing. So that's why I want to say, if you want to aim the big, you crack the smaller parts. So consistently. So every day consistently, if you do the smaller parts, then bigger one will be definitely the smaller one. So you as a kid, so you have achieved so many things till today. See, as a kid, you have learned social culture, you have learned languages. Today, you are able to speak Telugu, Hindi, English. You are with the greater thoughts and ideologies. I have seen the survey. Everyone has unique thoughts. Someone has aim in the life. Someone has climbed someone has done trekking. Someone has a good idea on photography, or someone has passion on reading books, someone has protected the dog. So every day they are achieving some or other things. So you have you have taken care of your parents during the tough times, and that is also an achievement. See, taking care of a family is the biggest achievement. So whenever they have any health issues, or whenever they need your help, whenever they need your help, you were beside them, and you made them proud. So when your friend is in challenging phase, you sat beside him, you consoled him, and you made him comfortable, and made him confident that he can do that. Today also, even in CBIT, you will be along with your friends, and you will be saying that. Hey buddy, you can do that. You are a good coder. You can do that. If he didn't have an idea on that coding also, just because other co-mate said that you can do this, then he will get a confidence that he can do that, and he will be achieving that. Same thing happened for me when I was shifting from Infosys to Oracle. My friend told that Srikanth, what is this? Why you are becoming like this? You are the topper of CBIT, and you are getting you are not getting enough confidence to get the job. Then I got, oh, is it so? I have this capability. Then I learned it. Then I learned and I got a new job. So you are helping your friends. You are helping your friends to get the confidence. Until today, you have run hundreds of miles. Still, you are energetic. Still, you can run thousands of miles. See, you have that confidence to run hundreds of miles. So see, you have achieved so many things, and today you are here to achieve further things. You can do that. So creativity is one thing that is really required for achieving the things. What are the things that we can do to be creative? So psychologically, what I want to say is, to be creative, something you have to build new things. Then only you will be creative. Routine things won't make you creative. Newer things every day. So today I didn't try this. Okay, let me try this. So let's say, yes, see, writing. See, writing makes you creative. I love writing new stories. So I write stories. It's not a very big stories. Even a single page story is also a story. So every day, not every day, but weekly once or monthly once, I write stories. I think that, oh, something happens like this, what would happen? So if a city is hit with floods, what would happen? How they would have done? How would you rescue? So if you're near a volcano, if that volcano outburst and you are there as a tourist, what would happen? So you are going to trekking and you got stuck. You got stuck over there. What would happen? So singing, or singing is also one of the creative idea. So if someone of you has a good tone and you love singing, then sing a new song every day. That will keep you creative. Go for a travel, even if it is a small travel, that's fine. Don't visit to the place that you have already visited. Visit to the place that you don't know. That will get your mind with a new pattern. You also the exercise. You do the exercise. You do that one asana or one exercise that you didn't do till now. That will boost up your mind to do things. You learn a new programming language. and that will make you creative. You read a new book, that will make you creative. Or you just roam around. You talk to a stranger person. You go simply talk to a stranger person, or say simply crack a joke with a kid. So all these things, life is lots of emotions and fun. The every day doing different things makes you creative. So you cook a dish, you cook a different dish, you do cooking. Whoever has interest on cooking, cooking is a greatest tool to keep yourself creative. So you do cooking. So changing the pattern of life every time feel will keep you creative, and it won't make you bored. Bored as a routine. Excuse me. I have one funny habit, like whenever I see kids, I go to them, I crack a joke, or I will torture them. It will keep me creative. So now let's come into the story. I would like to present you one story which I have written myself for this CBIT buddies. Let me start with the story. Hear it carefully. This has so many things that we get in our day-to-day life. This is the story of a sailor who crossed an ocean, who is not well trained, but still his self-confidence has has made him achieve the challenge. Let me share with you on how he did that. So the kid which you are looking at in the poster, his name is Karthik. I don't know in this group is there someone with the name Karthik, but yeah, this kid's name is Karthik. A very cranky kid, right from his kid. This kid was very poor at education. He used to roam around the village. He used to jump onto the walls. He used to climb up the trees. He used to get into someone's home and used to eat whatever he want. So very cranky kid. Cranky doesn't mean that he is totally irresponsible, uh, but he is not that much consistent. He used to help various people. He used to talk to every villager. He used to explore what they are doing, and all that way he would be so random. So his mother and father, his parents were very upset with this kid because his friends used to do their education, used to go to their job, and used to do in the regular pattern of life. But this kid is quite unique. He's different. So his father one day has put this kid into the ship crew member. The ship was traveling from Kolkata to let's say this Arctic and Antarctic Ocean to do this trading work. So the kid has got the training, and you know that this kid is cranky, so no one was ready to assign him a good responsibility. So he set him up as an office boy who has to collect all the things, has to pass from here to there. So the kid was so much excited because it's totally new to him. So the ship has to travel across the ocean from one place to another place, and has to deliver the goods. So the ship has started its travel. The kid was roaming all around the ship. He went to the captain. He was cracking the joke to the captain. He was in the cockpit. He was checking on how that ship is, how the captain was operating the ship. He went to the router. He saw the route map on which way it was going into. He went to the kitchen and was playing with this chefs. He went to the mechanical guys and saw what they are doing. So the ship was his own. He was playing like anything. Since the ship captain was the friend of his Karthik's father, even the ship's captain didn't say anything. So the ship has started the travel. So what happened is it was midnight. It's around midnight 2 a.m. It was a shivering winter. Temperature was around minus 20 degrees. You know that minus 20 degrees is too cold. A big storm was hit. A big thunderstorm was hit, and ship was ship was going here and there. Ship has lost the balance totally. And due to the imbalance, the ship has to hit the huge iceberg. Due to this mishap, what happened is every crew member has died in this mishap. Only Karthik was the one survived. It's a bone chilling winter. Everyone has died. Karthik was the one only left in the ship. It was a very huge ship, and Karthik has nothing to do. Karthik had only two options. One thing is he has to die over there uh, with or they search for rescue operation. Second thing is he has to fix the boat and he has to travel across the ocean. So Karthik, being a mischievous guy, he has to take the second option. So first thing is Karthik had a responsibility of giving back the dead bodies to the village family. So he has to arrange all the dead bodies over the one room. So he has to learn the route map on where they are and where he has to go. He has to fix his boat. He has to fix his boat all the way. So it was a shivering winter. He had nothing to do. He had only hope. He had only hope that he can drive that ship to the village where he stays. Only that hope, only that self-confidence. He has nothing. So finally, he has fixed the ship. He has traveled all across the ocean in the trading ship, and finally he came to the village. If you look at his story, his self confidence, his self hope has driven him towards the village. He would have died. He would have died with lack of self confidence just by eating whatever in the boat and just by checking the shower. He built up the self confidence. He built up the hope, and he made it. In the same way, see, our life is just like Karthik's life. We are in the boat, we are stuck in the middle of ocean in a freezing cold. We are in so much a challenging situation. Only thing we have is a hope and self-confidence that we can do that. And that hope and that self-confidence will be driving us towards the success. So every one of you, whatever you have to do, even if it is the education, even if it is your personal navigation or you, even if it is a personal achievement, it's only the hope that I am going to do it. I am going to achieve it. Others have achieved it. Why not I can do that? That hope, that self-confidence has to be put in place, and you have to build your boat. You have to fix your boat. You have to fix your life. You have to come towards your village. Challenges do happen. Challenges come in form of parents. Challenges come in form of situations. Challenges come in form of a financial capability, financial instability. Whatever it is, you have to have self-confidence, hope in achieving the thing. Whatsoever happens, well, it will take a bit longer time than others. That's it. If it will take a time, it will take a time. Let's say you have to do in 10 days, it takes 100 days. That's okay. but finally you will do that. So you prepared for that. You prepare your opportunity will knock the door anytime. You prepare for the opportunity. See, greatest things are done by most common people. They just tried it. That's it. You see, right? You look here. So I don't have a place, so I couldn't put all the greatest people. I have put only few people. You see at the top Alexander Fleming, who is the inventor of penicillin. Today, penicillin is helping us from various diseases. So Alexander Fleming, he is a greater guy. Hats off to him, really. Thomas Alva Edison, you see that he did 1,000 attempts and finally he achieved. You know that Einstein, he is most down to earth person. You see Oscar Award, A.R. Rahman, he just tried it. That's it. C.V. Raman effect he introduced. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, sir, has come up from newspaper boy to the president. You know Bill Gates, right? He was in a shed. He was in a car shed. He he built up this big Microsoft. Today, see, I am giving the lecture in this operating system. He was sitting in a small room with a dummy computer and he built this bigger. See, these are all common people. They don't have any special capabilities. They just had a self belief that they can do that, and they did that. And today, you can do that. You have this passion, and you can do it. That's it. See, I didn't put. That's why I didn't put anyone with the same field. Everyone is in different field. Alexander is from biological field. Thomas Alva Edison. These guys are from physics field and astronomy, software, music. Everyone is from different fields. So and don't be serious about your life. Have fun in learning things. Crack a joke with your friend. That's it. Just be cool, be calm. I say this to everyone. Let there be entertainment in your journey of life. Don't be that much serious. Just have a small hope that you can do that and you will do it. So during the challenging phase, you have to treat it as a greater opportunity. You should not get afraid. You should not get angry. You should not get worried. You should not suffer with your challenges. That's the main thing. So whenever you are in a challenging phase, you should be so peaceful. You should be consistent. That way you can achieve. See, if you can see here, this mountain is almost beyond 90 degrees. This guy should climb this mountain. So it will be really painful, but some useful tips I want to give to make you successful. So listen carefully before you respond. Whenever you are in a discussion and you want to win the discussion, you have to listen the other person carefully. Most of us has an habit of not listening carefully and just responding to them. So listen carefully. Think until you get clarity, then react. So don't directly react to the situation. You have to think. You have to deep analyze on what is the situation is, then react it. Don't assume. Understand. Most of them assume, oh, this software is very big. Oh, this is very big company. The interview is very complex. I cannot crack the interview. Oh, this programming language is so big. Oh my God, this website is so big. How can it? Don't assume. Don't just assume that something is complex. Oh, it's very tough. Oh, the database management system. It is very complex topic. Oh, normalizations. How can I do? No, you should not assume something you have to do. don't take it complex. You don't assume that. Understand that. You see, today you have a subject, database management system. You have to learn that database management system. That's it. That is the only thing you have. Yes, so you don't assume that something is complex. Everything is simple. Someone who have written this database for language management system, C language or Java, they are someone who are like us only, who learned and then written. So assumption is the biggest enemy for us. Even if in life, assumption is the biggest enemy for us. For others. Usain Bolt is running a 100 meters race with like a horse. We assume that, oh my god, this guy is a really great guy. We cannot do. No, that is a false assumption. You want to become Usain Bolt, you will become Usain Bolt. That's it. You want to become Bill Gates, you will become Bill Gates. That's it. Clarity is important. You have to put up that clarity and perform, not compete. Competition is something that will come automatically. You don't compete. You have to perform at your best pace. That's it. See, today someone is running 100 meters. Yeah, now I want to run 101 meters. Is not correct. Someone is running 100 meters. I have a capability of running 1,000 meters. That is called performance. So perform, not compete. You have a capability to run 1,000 miles, not 100 miles. So don't compare with others. You have your own capabilities. You might have more capabilities than others. You learn from others. You don't compete from others. You learn from others. That's how life has to build with. And think before you talk, because any word, even in communication also, any word you shed, it cannot be taken back. So you have to think thoroughly that whatever you are talking, is it something right? Is it something I have to talk? Is it something that will be accepted? Is it something that has to be corrected? That is the most important thing is in communication skills. In communication skills, there are two different things. One is listening carefully. Second thing is talking carefully. In group discussions, in companies group discussions, most of you assume that people who talk more will be taken into the company. No, there will be an observation that who is listening to the discussion, who is talking in the right way. That is how. So if you didn't get an opportunity in group discussions to talk right in the first, it doesn't mean that you are rejected. You have time in group discussion. Companies want everyone to be taken in group discussion. While communicating, only if you have clarity on topic, then only start with the topic. Otherwise you give others an opportunity to talk. Let them talk. You understand the topic, you understand the content, prepare yourself, then talk. That is really important. For example, today there is a topic of group discussion about global warming. So you don't know about global warming, you don't have a good idea about global warming. That's okay. You don't need to rush, or you know very less about global warming. You don't need to rush. Let others start. Let others start. You listen carefully. Then you talk. Then you talk whenever you have an idea. One thing happened to me in one of the group discussions in Accenture. The topic was about child labor. There were 12 people, and people started talking about child labor issues in India. So I was waiting for my opportunity. I was talking about everyone. I was listening carefully about what others are talking. And finally, I got the chance, and I have put up my opinion. What I said is, why are every one of you talking about the child labor issues in India? This is a global issue. Even today, America, South Africa, or any other country has this child labor issue. This is a global issue. This is not a country's issue. This is something that to be put into globally and generic solution has to be put. So this is I was the 12th person. 12 members were talking in the group discussion, and I was a 12th person who has talked. And that too in the last minute of group discussion, I have put this point. So in the interview, I was asking the interviewer, Madam, I didn't talk much. People has talked much. Why you have taken me? So that madam has given me 2 points. One thing is she said that you were listening carefully on the ideologies. Second thing is the point which you have put was so unique, so different, and it was a solution oriented point. That is why we have taken that. In companies, even if we shed a single word, it has to be solution oriented. So that's how it is. So these points are really important. If you are an introvert, if you are talking less, that's okay. If you are an introvert means you think more, you analyze more, you are a creative person. So that's how it is. Uh, sorry, I took much of the time because I have to put up the communication skill topics also in this, so that's why I put. So, so respond, not react. In any situation, you have to respond. You should not react. Respond is something you are giving a solution. React is something you are giving an explanation. No one wants an explanation. Everyone wants the solution. So you have to respond. You should not react. So if it is something you committed the mistake, accept the mistake. Yes, I accepted the mistake. I am not going to do this again. This is response. React. React. What is react? No. Why are you questioning me? Why are you pointing me? This guy has also done the mistake. That is reaction. That is the negative thing. No, react. Respond. Yes, it is my mistake. I made the mistake. I am going to correct it. I am not going to be like this from tomorrow. Yes, I understand on what I am going to do. If it is not your mistake, also you have to respond, not react. It is not my mistake. Let me understand you the situation. Let me make you understand you the situation. Why I have done in that situation. Um, what I would have to do. Explain them. So these are the very useful tips for you to be proactive in the life. If others have to listen to you, then these are the really important things. These are the things that are really important even in debate also. Even in debate also, if you have to debate about certain topic, first of all understand what other person is talking about. What is your opinion? Then debate on that. Yeah, with this, I would like to put up MCA 2009 batch. I'm happy to announce that 2009 was really great year for MCA because MCA branch was started in 2009 batch. Tachyon was started in 2009 batch, and it was solely a self belief. Even the the respected principal of the college has trusted in MCA batch that they can do the event on their own, and Techion was the result. So Tokyo was really a great initiative for MCA batch. MCA people being as a part of one family, we had so many challenges. We had challenges in getting the sponsorship. We had so many questions on how this Tachyon is different from something that is organized by other branches. So we have to give them a valid solution, valid explanation on why Tachyon is the unique event. So one interesting point which we pointed out on why MCA has to put Tachyon means that any event this Tachyon is not totally technical. This is 50% technical. This is 50% management. The events that we conduct in Tachyon will build up a great confidence in the students. events like mock interview, Ashtavadan, or the paper presentations will put up the self-confidence of all the students who are going to attend in the upcoming interviews, and that really boosted up confidence in the MCA batch, and we have result of getting a great jobs in good companies. So it was a great family. We had very unique ideologies. So someone had a leadership qualities, someone had a technical qualities, someone had presentation qualities. We were 60 members batch. Everyone has to sit, everyone has to discuss. We had fights, we had an arguments, we had a debates, we had a discussions, and finally taken is the result. I'm really happy when I hear this word Techion because it is really a great event that MCA 2009 batch has to be proud of being there. So, yeah, I would like MC in 2009 batch. Not only there was a successful things, there were the challenging parts also. So, toppers didn't get selected in top MNCs, there were some students who had these academic challenges like not having enough percentage in MCA, someone who went out without a job. So there was an awesome student who didn't get selected in a top MNC. He didn't lose the hope. He was preparing consistently. He was preparing this coding part. He was preparing this written test. He was preparing for the group discussions, and finally he got a placed in a good MNC with a good package of 6.5 lakhs. I would like to put down another guy. That guy, he didn't get a job in campus. So you know Amirpet, right? It is a bunch of coaching centers. So this guy has joined as a student in a coaching center. Then he worked as a lecturer just for 5,000 rupees a month. I guess he joined as a lecturer. Then he has to spend all the night coding. Finally, he got selected in a good company. He went to the Malaysia, and now he is a manager in a bigger firm. So he had greater challenges, but see how confident he is and how he got into the. mm, he don't have good academic marks also, but he never had downtime. I used to talk with him during this time also. He said that, Srikanth, why are you worrying about me? This I can set up this as an example for future generations. And now he has set up an example for future generations. So even if it is a campus placement, even if you get a job outside, it doesn't matter. Your self confidence matters. You will definitely get a job. Your self confidence matters. See, this is a glimpse of Techion success. You can see all the happy faces. You see Vasu sir, Vasu sir. I'm not sure if Vasu sir is in CBIT as a professor, but yeah, all happy faces after the success of Techion. So everyone got settled in a great companies, and I am really happy to see them. This is our canteen. We used to have lunch in the canteen. Various topics. It might be related to education, it might be related to movies, or it might be related to any gossips. We used to fight. We used to eat with great fun. You know, right? CBIT mess. I'm sorry for first year students because this pandemic has hit this lockdown and you didn't get much of time in the college. But definitely, I say you that after pandemic, you are going to enjoy the CBIT CBIT lifestyle. Even if it is a canteen, it is your library, playground, or anything, CBIT will be your home. Yeah, because see, sometimes CBIT used to announce the holidays like Dasra holidays, Diwali holidays, New Year holidays. We used to feel sad. Oh my God, holidays came. Even during holidays, we used to come. I think you would have saw Happy Days movie. Same things happened to us actually. So it's a really dream college that keeps us happy. This is a reunion after everyone got selected in the companies. So everyone, someone is in India, someone is in USA. However, we all are in touch, and we wish that the reunion happens again some other time. So with this, like we came to the end of the session, let's discuss about survey point discussion. That is really important because it boosts up the confidence. Don't worry, I'm not going to read out each and everyone's opinion. I'm going to have an overview of what students said and how what is my view in that. So most of them said I'm satisfied with my current phase of life. Want to go along with the flow. This has put up in me great happiness because yes, really, we have to go in the flow. We have to see what's coming up tomorrow. That way, the life has to go on definitely. And I'm happy that most of them has that great mindset. Second thing is introvert versus extrovert. Most of them were feeling that, sir, I am introvert. I have to change. I am extrovert. I have to change. See, one thing I want to say is that as per the psychology, there is no some such thing called introvert or extrovert. I don't know why dictionary has put up this point that introvert or extrovert. Because introvert is someone who thinks small before they put on. Extrovert is someone who are proactive outside. That's it. That is the only difference. Introverts are someone who talk less. Extroverts are someone who talk more. I am an introvert. Even I was showing the successful people here also. You see, everyone is introvert. They don't like talking to people. It doesn't mean that they don't want to socialize, but they want to be on one such thing. So everyone you see here, they're introverts. Someone are extroverts also. So don't worry, even if you are introvert, also you have great caliber. So something you might be wondering, you might be missing is if you are introvert, you cannot express yourself correctly. Uh, so that one has to be corrected. I am not saying that everything is correct. That one has to be corrected. That comes from socializing with your friends who talk really good, who talk really nice. So that's it. Your life will teach you on how confident you are. Another thing is overthinking. Someone said, "Sir, I'm overthinking. I have to change that." So for that, I can say that meditation is the only basis. It's not only meditation that whenever you have to, whenever you have to think of something, just see if you are overthinking or you are okay with what you have. So you take the suggestion of your friend who have the expertise in that area. Ask him that I'm thinking this way. Is it okay, or is it something I have to think more? That way you take their approval, and that way overthinking won't happen. And one thing is life is all about wonders. So You don't need to worry. You don't need to overthink of what's going to happen tomorrow. Or see, everyone is going to settle in some or other way. So don't overthink of tomorrow. Just be today. Aggressiveness. See, aggressiveness. I don't take it in negative way, because you see today sports people, they are aggressive. Most of the aggressive people are getting achieved. It's not something that not having aggressive is also bad thing, but aggressiveness is something that comes within. So what I would say is aggressiveness should be for goodness, and it should not stop some others progressiveness. So so if you're aggressive, make sure that it is not hurting others' feeling, or it is not hurting. Express them why you are aggressive, why you want to why you want to be given. Uh, so that's what, like, why you are aggressive, why you are like this, are you correct or wrong that way? You also think of that. Having being aggressive, am I losing something, or having being aggressive, am I gaining something? That way you self introspect, and you will get the solution. Want to correct the mistakes that I made in the past. This is totally self-realization. You will definitely correct the mistake. It's something that you know that you have made a mistake. Definitely, you will correct it today. It's just something that you realize that yeah, it is a mistake. Definitely. Stage fear. Yeah, stage fear. I also had so much of stage fear. When I come onto the stage, my legs used to shake, my body used to shiver at the starting. Stage fear goes off just with the practice. First 2 to 3 times you will have a huge stage fear. Fourth time, fifth time, everything goes off. It's a habit, that's it. So even if you have stage fear, come front, stand in front of the stage. Definitely, I bet you 2 times, 3 times, you will have a great time. Like public speaking, you speak nonsense in public speaking. On the mic, you speak whatever you want. You will lose public speaking. You will talk enormously better. So go get a mic. You talk something rubbish. Sing a song. That's it. You will get it. Socializing. Yeah, socializing. Most of them feel a problem, but it's not a problem. I mean to say, you will definitely socialize. Being into CBIT, you will definitely socialize with your friends. Talk to them 2 to 3 times. You ask them a doubt, definitely they will talk for them. Learn how to search happiness in every moment. Yeah, learning how to search happiness is living in a current moment, is learning searching happiness. That's it. Education should be reachable to everyone. Yeah, this is really important. Yeah, even today, I too have a wish that education is not something that has to come to only certain people. If there are some systematic changes that happen in such a way that everyone, like, I have an idea that even someone who is a daily wage labor who travels all the way, they should have a central education, that every kid should be able to any government school. It's not something that they go to certain school. They should have enough independence to get into some school and get the education. Yeah, I wish the system will change and education will be reachable to everyone. And thank you for that guy who has put this point, especially. That is really a great dream that education has to reach to everyone. Your wish and my wish is really the same. Thanks a lot. Want to explore the world? Yes, this studies has set up tied us up. Yes, after studies, definitely you can achieve this. See, we are all gifted angels. and we have to live with great commitments. Life always gets wonderful gifts and crazy problems to solve. Problems are not to suffer, problems are to enjoy. That mindset should be there. So, so it should not trouble you. It should not suffer you. Just problems are temporary, and they will get fixed in some or other. So keep achieving and being the part of achieving, not suffering always. This ideology, I believe, and I want you people to believe. Enjoy your journey in CBIT. Have a great time, and be have a hope that everything will be successful. Signing off yours. Thank you, Giannathi sir. Thank you, Madam, for
Yeah.
giving me greatest opportunity. This has reiterated me my past beautiful memories. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Srikanth.
Thank
Yes.
you, Srikanth Gupta, sir. It was a wonderful session. Yeah. So, guys, do you anyone of you have any queries? You are free to interact now. If anyone have any doubts, you can talk now.
I'm trying to see if someone has typed something.
Well, you
Guys,
can read them
you
out.
are free to talk. It's not something that you want. You can ask doubts. You can check with me what we did in the our CBIT memories and how it was. I'm free to share my thoughts.
Okay.
Anyone, guys? No. Okay. Now I request everyone to switch on your videos. So we shall take a group photograph. Sir?
Is it fine, Rohini?
Yeah, yes, sir.
It's clear.
It's clear. Now it's clear. One minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
So I think if you end the screen share, then we can have the more number of photographs.
Yes, I'll start.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
Really
The
want
layout,
to
sir.
stop
Change the layout
sharing.
and you can take the screenshot.
Okay, right. It's moving. Right. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Now I
Thank you.
request Dr. Gianna Prasad sir to say vote of thanks.
Yes. So good afternoon, everyone. It is such an honor for me to get the opportunity to thank you all. On behalf of the MCA department, I would like to express my gratitude to the chief guest and the participants for your presence and contributions to make this guest lecture a great success. I extend my gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Srikanth Gupta, to take out time from his busy schedule to grace the event. Thank you for inspiring and encouraging us with your words on this special day. The books, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, suggested by you, is one of the very powerful book. I hope my students will read this book. For information of everyone, this book is available in our college library. And also for the information of all, there is a mantra meditation room supported by ISKCON in our college hostel already started. And soon we are planning to start the meditation centers in the college sports block. On this occasion, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Professor P. Ravindra Reddy garu, principal of our college, for providing support to make this guest lecture a great success. I extend my gratitude to Indra Reddy Madam, head of the MCA department, and my colleagues in organizing this guest lecture, especially in this pandemic time. I must thank the organizing team, volunteers, especially MCA first semester students, for working hard for the past few days to make this guest lecture a successful one. I congratulate all the participants as well as the participants for their active participation. Thank you everyone once again, making for this event a great success. Thank you.